Go for it.
Bomb has been dropped.
No! I thought I could body block. He shot through me, it seemed like.
Lethal out.
He just pushed right on through it, bro.
Out of ammo.
Enemies have been wiped out.
Whew.
Nicely done.
What is going on, everyone? Griffin here, coming at you with some Scorch gameplay, and today we're going to be talking about the Objection. Was the Objection nerfed too hard? So let's head over and check it out. The Objection got some very substantial nerfs in the Revelation update for Rogue Company. They reduced the base accuracy slightly, they increased the reticle bloom per shot slightly, and they increased the max bloom slightly. So the Objection was one of those weapons that it went through its roller coaster of emotions when it comes to nerfs and buffs and balance. It started out being an okay SMG, then it became a very powerful, very good SMG, and then it started to get balanced in the correct way, and it started to feel more or less kind of balanced, and then they come in here really unorthodox and just hit it with this incredible nerf, in my opinion. So the Objection is not designed to be something that is a ranged submachine gun. You have the LMPX for that, the Knight's also decent at that, and the D40. There's a couple of SMGs that you can actually get some decent range out of if you can learn their recoil pattern and learn how to control it. The Objection was never intended to be that, nor should it have ever been that to begin with, yet the developers decided to go in there and buff it in several different ways and made it an absolute powerhouse to deal with there for several weeks, and then they finally started to tone it back down. This is actually making it way more inconsistent with all of the accuracy, like the base accuracy reduction, the reticle bloom increase, and the max bloom increase. That is making the time to kill of this weapon all over the place, because these are things that you cannot control as an individual and as a player. If you go into the shooting range and if you just aim at a wall or aim at, any surface in there and just shoot and try to keep it as straight and as steady as possible, you're going to have basically the first couple of shots be fairly accurate, and then it's going to be a giant circle around those initial shots. That makes the weapon feel bad. And the reason why that makes the weapon feel bad is because you can't do anything about that. You can't control that. You can't do anything about bloom. You can't do anything about accuracy loss. You can't do anything about any of that stuff. All you can do as an individual is learn the recoil pattern and be good at controlling that recoil when you're firing that weapon at all ranges. Yet when they start introducing these changes into these weapons with the reticle bloom, with the max bloom, with the accuracy itself, then it feels bad. It doesn't make players want to actually use this weapon. We've seen this happen with a lot of weapons over the course of Rogue Company's life. We've had some come out and they be very accurate and do very high damage. We've had them change to where they do very high damage, but their accuracy and their bloom is all over the place. We've had it vice versa. We've been through so many different weapon changes in Rogue Company history so far that you really can't grasp, like, when was the best time, and also how does this weapon stack up to how it was when it was originally released. We don't know, because almost every update they're doing something different with weapons. But I do know, just from playing this weapon several games in a row, as a matter of fact, that it just doesn't feel good at running anymore. It's supposed to be that close quarters beamer, and now it feels like it's that close quarters thing that you hope that you have enough ammo to deal with. Or if you're playing with either Chalk, Scorch, or Lancer, then you do have a little bit more of an advantage whenever you are in these 1v1 type situations. Chalk has more HP whenever he uses his ability, and he also has a higher toughness. Lancer has the roll reload, of course, so you don't have to worry about ammo at that point. And then Scorch has her ability, which adds increased tick damage with the fire on top of it, so that makes it a little bit more viable in the hands of those three characters. But whenever you look at the character like Dahlia, who has it at base, it really doesn't make a whole lot of sense why that character has access to that submachine gun anymore. I know weapon mastery exists, I'm just saying for new players. And then also, it's not a viable weapon to run. It's better to run literally any other SMG at this point than to run the Objection because of how badly it was hit with these nerfs. I really wish that they would go in there and take a look at some of this, you know, max bloom and accuracy loss and all this kind of stuff, and kind of figure out a different way of making some of these adjustments. It feels bad whenever you're in a close quarters gunfight, and if you're within that 5 to 8 meter range where it should be the optimal range for this weapon, and you have the cursor on them and the bullets are literally flying over their shoulder or flying between their arm and their body, because it's so random with the bloom, it makes you not want to use that weapon. That's why the LMPX is such a popular weapon. That's why I feel like once the LMPX is inevitably going to get nerfed, there's going to be other submachine guns that's going to have more prominence come up, and they're going to be much more viable and much more used because of things like this. But be sure to let me know what you think in the comments down below. Do you feel like the Objection was nerfed too hard? Do you feel like it's in a good spot now? And what rogues have you been running the Objection with and finding some type of success with? Be sure to let me know what you think in the comments. Also, be sure to check that description for links to Facebook, Discord, and Twitter. Those are the places to contact me. And if you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you've already subscribed to the channel, then consider hitting that join button to become one of the 256 crew members. And then lastly, on Thursdays from 8 until 11 p.m. and Sundays from 10 a.m. until we get tired, I will be streaming here on YouTube, so if you're interested and available, please feel free to stop by and say hello there. Thanks for watching, guys.
Blow that box. I hurt.
He's right here. He's gonna res her, but he's right there.
Enemies have been wiped
Yeah,
out.
boy. Oh,
They went pretty heavy, eh?
yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
Go here.
Somebody's on the steps. Another one there with him. And get him up.
Somebody give me enemies.
Come on, fucking Ian.
Lethal out.
You have my back, Ian, you son of a bitch.
All right, there's one in this room to the right, and there's one coming in right now. All right, he's pushing me.
Enemies eliminated.
He's trying.
I think they might be
Yeah.
faking,
Probably.
but I'm gonna come over
Two
here
kind
anyway.
of cut. Yeah, I see one back there. I just saw a nameplate.
Here, I'm pushing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's three in here.
This is supposed to be a challenge.
More moving.
Lethal out.
The other two are up top. Oh, he's right here. Right here. He just ran past.
All enemies have been eliminated.
Thirsties. Gotta be a B now, right?
Yeah, they landed pretty hard. I'm gonna just come over here and just like investigate.
Yeah, I got hacked from over here.
Can somebody give me
What the fuck? Really, dude?
Behind you. Got one coming up behind you.
lethal out?
I'm dead.
And a mechanic.
They ran through mid. They're both in the cut.
Fucking flashed!
All friendlies eliminated.
They cut back. I think they're going to B again. They're going to do that weird shit, so watch the mid.
I'll hang back right here.
There we go.
Here comes a hack. Yep. It came from over here in front of me somewhere.
Another contract.
Okay.
Come on, Ian, I got you. Quit being big baby. The glitch was over here by itself.
He's like, I'm gonna go over there and hack guys and pull them, and you guys swoop in and fuck them up. So, all right, guys. All right, dude.
It's like a knife.
Na 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 na. Oh, it feels so right.